Quotes from John Newton. From the Kindle, Deep Christian Quotes and Bible Verses. First quote. Having seen a glimpse of the holiness and majesty, the glory and the grace, of the great God with whom they have to do, their hearts are impressed with reverence, and therefore there is a seriousness in their language. They cannot speak lightly of God, or of His ways. One would suppose that no person, who even but seems to be pious, can directly and expressly profane His glorious name. But there is a careless and flippant manner of speaking of the great God, which is very disgusting and very suspicious. Likewise, the hearts of believers teach their mouths to speak honorably of God, under all their afflictions and crosses, acknowledging the wisdom and the mercy of His painful dispensations. And, if an impatient word escapes them, it grieves and humbles them, as quite unfitting to their situation as His creatures, and especially as sinful creatures, who have always reason to acknowledge, that it is of the Lord's mercy alone, that they are not wholly consumed. Second quote. We can easily manage if we will only take, each day, the burden appointed to it. But the load will be too heavy for us if we carry yesterday's burden over again today, and then add the burden of the morrow before we are required to bear it. Third quote. If we seem to get no good by attempting to draw near to Him, we may be sure we will get none by keeping away from Him. Fourth quote. O Lord, accept, support, protect, teach, comfort and bless me. Be my arm, my eye, my joy and my salvation. Mortify the power of sin, and increase the image of your holiness in my heart. Anoint me with fresh oil, make me humble, faithful, diligent and obedient. Let me in all things attend to your word as my rule, to your glory as my end, and depend upon your power and promise for my safety and success. Fifth quote. I am now in the 49th year of my life, and may expect in the course of a few years at most, to go whence I shall no more return. Nor have I a certainty of continuing here a single year, or even a month or a day. May your grace keep me always until my appointed change shall come, and when the summons shall come. May I be enabled to rejoice in you, as the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Sixth quote. I hope you will seek Him while you are young, then you will be happy, and I shall rejoice. Nothing will satisfy me but this. Though I should live to see you settled to the greatest advantage in temporal matters, unless you love Him, and live in His fear and favor, you would be quite miserable. I think it would nearly break my heart. But the Lord gave you to me, and many a time upon my knees, I have given you back to Him. Therefore I hope you must, and will, and shall be His. Thanks.